Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Started here. Let's continue this lovely story. Welcome in, Reaper. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome.
My respects.
My respects. Okay, so you took care of the suck doll. No. Just a little tired. Little herbaceous monster attacked us. Just have a lot on the mind, too. That's all. That is all. Talk to Christian of Pesach. I will. I'll get some rest after this stream tonight. We're only going to be on for a couple hours max. Just really depends how it goes. How's your night though?
Easy, good.
Yeah, easy, easy, Pebbles, easy. Okay, so let's go south here. These two. This one is the what the fuck do you call it? The tournament. So no way, no need to worry about that. Pretty good. Had a few drinks. Let's try it. Ooh, big potato, nice. Hope you enjoy. Beer, cocktails, we're enjoying. I had herbaceous. So pretty
Quick,
pretty Yoda-ish right now.
go.
Stånd we are. Pretty sure they were droning us. Luckily we brought 2 cups of water this time. Oh god, 4 Loko. I haven't had a 4 Loko in years. Shit fucked me up the time that I've had it. Oh. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I have to change the title on the number. Raise it.
Go.
Accidentally going the wrong way. There we go. Just wanted a quick, That's my ass. That's more than a few drinks. It's an ass kicking, bro. Straight ass kicking. God, I love this game. Said one big nothing Hey, I'm not asking for anything fancy. Just, damn. I would not be able to stand if I had one of those, I'm gonna be honest. I would be like, ah. Just glued to the chair. No one touch me. I'm just gonna sleep here. Sure would be wild. Welcoming keynote up. Excuse me. Could be. One of the many reasons. Hello. What's that mean? I'm gonna assume doing well. Yeah, we're good. You?
I am at your service.
So, how does it things, my friend?
What's going on?
What's going on around here?
And you know how I was telling you about that Pavel from Visoka, the one they flogged here?
What about it?
Well, they had good cause.
Why is that?
Can you believe he robbed the whole village blind and vanished? Nobody knows where to.
Kind of does.
Now the Sukhdal captain is searching for him. And that's about it.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper.
Kind of does, kind of doesn't. Can depend. That's our first big yawn right there. Yeah.
Go.
That kind of,
Whoa.
for me, that kind of determines how tired I am. Welcome in, Chewy. Is that Ashton? Let's have similar icons. I'm doing good. How about you, Kinotop? I'm doing great, actually, overall. Just exploring here. Just a couple possible new side quests. And then doing a little bit of the main quest. Yeah, it definitely does help. So I'm not a big fan, for me personally, of alcohol too much anymore. It's just not my thing anymore. Used to be for many years. Just, I'm good. I'm retired. No worries, Kino Top. We're good. What about you? You, exploring one village over. Had talking to Reaper, the other viewer. Oh, thank you, thank you. To the sub or the hat? I think it's at what, the top? Subscriber has a star. shit, I forgot to change the sub goal title.
Quick.
Should just say here to rent.
Go.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I think we chatted for a little bit. All are welcome. All are welcome, Night Shell. You know how I am, Reaper. Chiloxosaurus. Like a giant
Whoa.
turtle. Man. Feeding me cabbage.
Ave Maria.
Yeah, absolutely.
Careful.
Welcome in VR Geek. There's a finger in description of your channel like this. I mean, you found it, so. Yay. Welcome, welcome. Where the fuck is my room? I think it's across. You drop off shit. Shields, helmet. Some gauntlets. Brigandines. Yeah, some light stuff. All good. Keynote's up, all good. Wait, is this... Where is this on the map? I haven't put it here. I've been jumping between games. Let's go Elysium. Oh. It's just outside of Gutenberg. Gutenberg's here. There's a tavern here. She almost forgot to go inside and ask about. Looks like it's upstairs. Yeah, there's two whole maps. That's why if you only played the first part, it's like,
Just watch where you're going next time.
see, that's like a good half of the game,
Excuse me.
if not less than half, because the second map's massive. I didn't have enough nerve for what? Disco Elysium? Or this game? Yeah, Gutenberg's a whole big ass city that you can explore. And I'll probably head there shortly.
I'm sorry.
That's still
Right.
right.
Lad,
It'd be worse if you
I ain't
only
seen
had
you
three
here
ones.
before. Reckon you could help? All right, man.
Was there something you wanted?
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. What's your
We'll
name,
see.
pal?
Henry.
Kvietoslav. Pleased to meet you. Well, Henry, you can't read and write by any chance?
I can.
Brilliant. You're just the man I've been waiting for.
Right.
Really? What do you need?
Someone trustworthy who could help me write this business letter.
And you were just waiting in case one happened to walk past? Isn't there a scribe in Gutenberg?
Of course there is. It's just that I don't trust the bugger. And his assistant.
I don't trust the
even
bugger,
worse.
Jesus.
While you strike me as a trustworthy fella. What's more, I can tell at first glance you ain't local, so my trade secrets are of no use to you.
So you want me to write a letter for you and keep it hush-hush?
I couldn't have put it better myself.
Back this off
It's not
after
that
this
I'm not
right now.
interested, but I'm afraid I've got too much on my plate right now.
Oh, well, maybe next time. Come back if you've got a spare moment.
Yeah, fuck
Yes,
off.
sir.
Ready on ladder for this random dude. I do have Disco Elysium. It's a very interesting game. I just need to get back into it and actually dive into the fucking game. What's up, 41st? How you doing? No, it's nothing like this. It's more of a, I'd say, like top down, like investigator, almost post-apocalyptic, like very dark. No worries, no worries.
Go!
The stick cannon wants to play Hold Fast. Hey, Hold Fast is funny. We may get back into it at some point or another. Fire! Pew 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 pew. 1 in 3 shots hit. Yeah, here's Kutenberg.
Nice and slow.
It's like one of the main gates you can come through.
Excuse me.
I've traveled the whole world.
Town is massive.
Tell you the amazing things I've seen and experienced. In the south, I saw a
Fountain?
land without end,
Where does the
all
water
covered
come
in
from?
sand,
Here,
hot
in the
and
middle of the
dry,
city.
with no
City
fresh
Council
water.
is
The
organising
people
another
there
collection for
call
repairs to the
themselves the
fortifications.
Blemmings.
It's pretty cool. Like, in my opinion, all the little details that they added. Going down to the left. Okay. That's a game I can play no matter what. True. Hold Fast is fucking hilarious. How you been though, 41st? Guys, let's hold him like.
Excuse me.
Pleasant. Yeah, very pleasant. Talking necktie and disco. Talking necktie, I'm sure. Can only imagine where it leads you to. Yeah, the boomstick in this game is pretty awesome. I like it a lot for one taps on whatever bandit knights you encounter.
Greetings.
Open the fucking door.
I found out some interesting things about those murders. Just like you said.
That's wonderful news. But wait a while. I promised Catherine we'd wait for her.
You know Catherine?
Thank you,
She
Reaper.
came to see
Take it
me soon
easy.
after you did, and started asking me questions. Just like you.
Will you send for her? So, we're all here.
I hope nobody else shows up.
Oh.
How did it go?
I reckon I've found out all I can.
And do you know who the murderer is?
Not exactly, but I have a few ideas.
I've asked around a bit, and I have my own suspicions.
Is
She
that
do.
so? See, I was trying to recall some more details, and I had someone come to mind as well.
Oh, I didn't do all this for nothing, did I?
Well,
Well, who do you suspect now?
well, I'd say William did it.
William, really?
You can't be serious. He's innocent.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And who do you think it was?
Prokop. I'm sure of it.
No. Really? That's impossible. It couldn't have been him.
So I see we disagree. Too bad. We could have been done with it quickly.
Well, who
Yeah.
do you think it was then?
I'm not entirely sure. First, I'll tell you what I found out, and then it might be easier for us.
Go
Let's
on
see.
then. Starting with who?
Let's talk about Yarka, the one raised by Father Prokop.
What did you learn about her?
Prokop didn't just raise her out of the goodness of his heart. He was actually her uncle.
Really? But he still could have killed her.
His own relative?
Why not? He's a priest. I'm sure he knows the story of Cain and Abel.
Yarka started working for the von Grolla family, where she remained until her death.
I was there to ask whether she'd given them any trouble, but they said she was always thorough and reliable.
Ah, so what's the story with von Grolls?
A very wealthy and important family. The mother is quite devout, known to spend a lot of time in prayer. Old von
Interesting.
Grolla's been sick for years. Can't even get out of bed.
So, who runs affairs?
That would be young Hendel. They say he's
Hendel.
quite successful.
That's all I was able to find out.
You still found out more than I did.
But it's not enough. We still don't know who the killer is.
I managed to find Stanya.
Alive? You found her alive?
I did. Alive and well. Hiding with the charcoal burners.
Oh, yeah.
So, she's not one of our victims?
She is. She just managed to escape the killer. She said she was attacked on her way home from the baths. She heard somebody talking in a side street, but it was empty. But when she walked by, someone grabbed her by the throat and started strangling her.
And how did she manage to get away?
She was holding an empty pitcher, and she smashed the killer in the face with it. He either got startled or hurt, but he let her go.
Did she get a look at him? Did she take his eye out or something?
No, she didn't stop to find out. Just ran. Which is probably why she survived.
And what about the blood in the bedroom?
True.
She cut her hand on the broken pitcher. She didn't stay in her room for long. She was still so scared that she grabbed her things and ran off to her beloved charcoal burner. Well, according to Stanya, the murderer had a terribly strong grip. Her neck was bruised for almost a month.
Doesn't almost every man have a strong grip?
Depending on what they take in hand every day. A tankard, a quill, or a hammer.
Except none of our suspects are miners or blacksmiths, eh? According to Stanya, the murderer didn't say a word the entire time.
That's strange, right? I'd expect him to at least call her a whore.
The only word he uttered was when she smashed him in the face with the pitcher. He said Scheisse.
So, we're looking for
What
a
up, con
German?
man?
Even I say Scheiße sometimes, and I'm not German.
Mina got banned. Should be back. That's so weird.
Stanya admitted that she knows William. He flirted with her and tried to get to know her better, but nothing came of it.
That's
Oh,
probably why I wanted to kill her.
that's fucked up. I'm sorry.
And rape her before that.
Well, perhaps, but Stanya doesn't think so. She's sure it wasn't William, and no matter what they say about him, in her eyes, he's a good lad.
It's too funny in a way. I'll be honest, too funny. I'm happy you're joining us. Welcome in, Bernstein. The con man.
Besides that, she also recalled hearing two voices in the alley. Someone was talking to the killer.
So we have a witness. Now, just to find him.
Or an accomplice. If I remember correctly, the other one must have seen the whole thing, right? And he didn't go to report it.
She also said she was sure it wasn't Mole. He may be a pig, but the evening she ran home, he was in bed snoring. She said she returned from the baths in the evening regularly, and somebody knew exactly which way she would take and where to wait for her.
You mean someone followed her beforehand to figure out where to ambush her?
Who knew that she went to the baths?
Apparently everyone in the tavern. She didn't hide the fact, and that's all that Stanya told me.
I'm so glad that girl is alive.
Me too. At least someone's had a little luck. Does she want to come back, or will she stay with the charcoal burners?
I don't think she'll come back. She's so scared now they'll come back for her, she doesn't
Yeah.
even leave the house.
Don't blame her.
To find Zdenna?
You found her? Is she alive too?
No. Unfortunately, she's dead.
And where did you find her?
Pretty far away. Near the mill she used to sell things at. Someone caught her in the forest when she was coming home with a load of coin and killed her. I reckon she put up a hell of a fight. So the killer got nervous and ended things quickly.
So he didn't strangle or mutilate her?
She'd been lying in the woods for a long time, so I couldn't really tell. But he definitely didn't hack her up like the others.
As you know, Bernstein, thank you so much for joining us, by the way.
Judging by what her accomplice said, she robbed someone good. She had so much jewelry on her, she could hardly carry it. And what's odd is when she was murdered, the killer left her basket of valuables behind.
So I reckon he didn't kill her for the money.
She said someone followed her on horseback from Kuttenberg. She tried to lose him, but apparently wasn't able to.
On horseback? I don't suppose she described him, did she?
Only as a wealthy type who never got too close.
That doesn't fit in with the previous murders.
Father Prokop came looking for Zdena and nearly cursed her on the spot.
What did he have in common with a thief?
He had also looked after her, but unlike Yarka, she ended up on the street, and he took it badly.
Very solid. Just got done playing this game, but trust me, we're about to go to bed here shortly. I thought we were gonna play or stream for longer, but like maybe an hour tops. So we're getting tired.
Zdena tried to rob young von Grolle. It's possible she succeeded.
Von Grolle? Yarka worked for them, didn't she?
That whole family is suspicious.
Assumptions. Nothing more.
I'd say it's pretty obvious. Why else would I have found that ring on her?
They just left the ring by her body. That's odd, isn't it?
It wasn't by her body. It was inside of it. I don't know if she swallowed it herself. Someone shoved it in her.
Ah, that's awful. But I can't say it surprises me.
My mouth is starting to hurt from all this blabbering.
So are my ears and head.
Come now, we're nearly there. We just need to find our suspect. So, Henry, who do you think did it?
I suspect one of the von Grolles.
What leads you to think that?
Are you sure it wasn't William?
Alice had a young and wealthy suitor. And young von Grolle fits both descriptions.
True, true.
We could be getting somewhere.
Maybe that.
Zdena robbed von Grolle.
That's true.
It's all coming together, isn't it?
Yarka was their maidservant until she started rebelling, right?
Yes. Do you think she was rebelling because of someone in particular?
Perhaps the young lord?
That's possible.
Zdena was followed by someone on a horse. Von Grolle could afford a horse.
Here we go.
That's not so sure, is it? And maybe the horse was stolen or borrowed.
But it certainly worsens the case for him. That much is true.
And that's all I can pin on him.
So, do we agree that it was young Von Groll?
Well, old von Grolle can't do much now, can he?
So do we really agree that our most likely suspect is young von Grolle?
Aye. I agree.
I don't have a problem with it. Little rich boys are capable of anything. But what are we gonna do about it? Our suspicions aren't enough.
They'll just laugh at us without something more tangible.
So, you wanna search their house?
There's nothing else we can do. There must be a clever way to do it.
We have to find some evidence. None of our conjecture is enough. What will we do?
You could sneak in there.
Or break in?
Catherine,
Yeah.
that's not necessary. The young lad wants to learn swordsmanship, and the old one is sick and always calling for a physician.
So I can either pretend to be a sawbones or a swordsman, or break in? That's a lot of options.
You're a clever lad. You'll figure it out.
This is so fucking funny. Options very solid. Just got them playing. I'm happy you enjoyed. Yeah, we're gonna get some rest here soon. Alright, let me see. I'm gonna do the quote medical approach. And see if we can infiltrate normally.
My humble respect.
In G money. Still putting off the wedding. That's good. That's good. I kind of wish we did a little bit longer push off, but maybe the next playthrough.
Can I help you?
Is this the house
Yes.
of the Von Grolle family?
Yes?
I've come on account of old Von Grolle. I hear he's seriously ill, so I came to offer my services as a healer.
You aren't the first. Why do you think you might succeed?
I've read many scholarly books.
Name one.
As if you know any of them.
I lived in a monastery for a long time. The titles of scholarly books are nothing new to me.
There we
Then you
go.
must have heard of Avicenna. I carefully studied his book on healing,
I haven't read it myself, but some of the brothers spoke of it with respect.
which it deserves. I believe I may find the cause of your master's troubles thanks to it.
My apologies. I shouldn't have doubted your erudition, but
Yes.
it's late now. Please come tomorrow before
Welcome,
noon.
welcome.
The master tends to be strongest in the mornings. Friend.
All right.
Sorry.
Morning before noon. Yeah, you should. You definitely should. Bernstein.
Just get a fucking skate out of that.
Yeah, whoop his ass. Whoop his ass. These fucking guys are going at it. Christ. Oh, that's exactly how I feel. I can't wait to sleep for like fucking 6 hours. Not even, hopefully a little bit more. We're gonna slide off sooner than later. Welcome in, Alfredo. How you doing? Yep. Let's get some food in us. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in. Man, truly appreciate everyone joining us. Let's see, honey. Woody. There you go. I'm loving KCD. I think we have, yeah, we have a little bit over than 100 hours on it. We're still barely touching the main storyline here. That's how we just don't fast travel and such. That's the main thing. Take our sweet ass time with things. Oh, like right now we're trying to go into this family's house, somewhat wealthy it seems. They're considered nobles. We're trying to infiltrate via being a physician. Wow, hopefully finding evidence on some shit on the family. So we're gonna see what happens here.
Lords want
Cottage cheese. Fresh cottage cheese.
Be careful.
You've come to heal the old gent, have you? You're right on time. Come inside. But before you begin your healing, speak to the mistress of the house. She can certainly tell you more about what ails the master. Be with you, good sir.
Yeah, side quests are very unique. So like in this one we could infiltrate the house quietly and sneak around, or we could, you know, do it like this,
Concentrate your
or
husband, man.
train the
Is
young
that
master.
So Thaddeus has checked you out. Fine then. Perhaps God will finally have mercy on Gotslin. You'll find him on the floor above, in the bedchamber to the left of the stairs. But I suppose you'll first want to learn a bit more about his illness.
Yes.
Tell me all you know.
It's been a long time since Gotslin fell ill. At first, he just lost his strength and tired easily. Nobody thought it might be an illness yet. Not until the trembling came.
What trembling? Like with chills?
Not at all. At first, his hands started shaking. But over time, the shaking got worse. And he got it in his legs. And the stronger it was, the weaker my husband got. Nowadays, he can't even get out of bed. He can't talk properly either. So he spends most of his time alone. If he'd at least ask God for mercy. But that sinner is not even capable of that.
Yeah.
How long has he been ill, exactly?
It must be years now that he's been this bad. But his
Jesus.
hands started to shake earlier than that. God only knows if it isn't from all that endless drinking of his.
Yeah, straight hating.
You say he drank? Did he drink a lot?
Uncontrollably. But if only that was all.
What else? Did he eat too much meat?
Yes. Yes, a lot of meat.
But that's not all, is it?
That's none of your business. You came to treat him, not to hear his confession.
If I'm to treat him, then I have to know everything.
Fine then. But if I ever hear that you told anyone, I'll have you clapped in the stocks and have your tongue pulled out.
The
My
stocks.
husband's a heathen and an unbeliever who fornicated with every other maid and wench. He even stooped to those fallen women in the bath. Men are prone to that. I know all about that. Like father, like son. And I won't permit this demon seed to take my son too.
I'll cure your husband.
I don't know. In my opinion, you'll be wasting your effort with Gotslin.
It's a man
Beyond
ho.
help. It's natural and just that God punished him. But not even the greatest sinner deserves to suffer so long. So I hope you'll at least be able to relieve his pain.
What else is bothering him?
What else is bothering him, besides the trembling?
I don't really like talking about it, but he can't defecate properly.
And how is his stool when he does defecate?
Check it yourself. You're the physician here.
The bathhouse maids, bro. He gets it.
What does he get to eat now? If he's constipated, that might have something to do with it.
The cook prepares his meals. You can ask her.
Love it.
Do you have any idea what caused his illness?
Am I a physician? Find out yourself.
Well, you might have some idea. Was he injured in the past? Did he lead an unhealthy life? You'll know more about these things than me.
I don't know about any old injuries, but Gotslin never lived in moderation. He drank a lot, and he burdened his soul in other ways as well.
Love it. Yeah, the new dialogue in the
I'll go
UI
and
is
take a look at
great.
him.
The voice acting for pretty much everyone is great.
It
Shit's
happens.
wild.
Just watch where you're going next time.
Yeah. Oh, swipe. Let's see, 'cause I'm looking for other things. I'm gonna go examine his room. Let's see real quick. steal some shit.
What the hell? That's hair. All kinds of brown. Why did
Yeah.
it belong to those dead girls? If this isn't proof, nothing is.
So the thing is that we're tying the murders to the young lord here. Oh, fuck him. Barnacles. So we actually didn't go there to help them per se. We went there to get into his room, get evidence that he's basically the murderer. Because there's a series of murders that happened, predominantly with bathmaids and such, and it's showing that he's probably our guy. Based on the trophies that we just found at his spot.
He said, "Behold, I am the handmaid of the Lord."
I need to discuss that visit to the Von Grollers.
Excellent. Let's find Catherine. You can tell us everything.
I think we were right. Something seriously fishy there.
Well, don't keep us in suspense. What did you find out?
You found something there, didn't you? Evidence?
I certainly did. In the young lord's room.
What was it?
This. He had it in a chest in his room. Locks of hair. All brown, but all a bit different. They're definitely from those murdered girls.
Hair? But that's not enough. That definitely won't suffice as proof.
Why wouldn't it? He took them as a keepsake from the dead girls, as a trophy. It was him!
But nobody will believe us. We need more than just hair. A bloody dress or the murder weapon.
And to be honest, I don't think we're going to find anything like that. They're pretty careful to cover their tracks.
Damn it. We're fucked. If we at least had a witness.
And what about 3 witnesses at once?
Where are you going to find 3 witnesses when you don't even have one?
I don't yet, but...
Okay.
Look, we're almost certain young Hendel did it. So what if we set a trap and catch him in the act?
And how do you want to do that? I mean, we don't know who he's planning to murder next.
We'll set someone up. Some brunette.
You want to sacrifice some poor girl?
No, nobody's going to get hurt. We'll be keeping our eye on her the whole time.
The only one I can think of is Stanya. And
Jesus.
I highly doubt that she'd want to risk her life again.
She won't have to. I'll do it.
But you haven't had anything to do with him. He'll see through it immediately. It'll fail.
We'll wait until the lad's out of the house. Maybe we'll
Thank
dress
you,
Catherine up a bit,
Alfredo.
and she'll go asking for the young lord.
Get some rest,
to have
get
her
some
as a
rest.
child. When Hendel comes home and hears what happened, he'll come looking for her to fix things up.
I'll cause such a scene, they'll be talking about it for years. Then we'll tell them where he can find me, and we've got him.
If you say so. But where can we do it? We can't do it
So-
here. They'd figure it out pretty quick.
We can use one of the rooms here in the tavern. It has only one way out. You'll be hiding across the way, and jump out at the right moment. I repeat, at the right moment.
Don't worry, we won't take our eyes off you.
Okay. So it's actually gonna take us there.
Chris Hendel! I need to talk to him! Do you hear me? I have to talk to him about our wedding. I won't be left alone with his child.
What are you screeching about, you ninny? There's no Hendel here. Certainly not for the likes of you.
Do you hear that, folks? He fucks me from all sides. Gets me with child, and now he doesn't want to know me. Get rid of her. Disgrace. Oh, so a poor woman has to suffer because of a man's lust. This is not already bad enough before.
What lies? are you spouting, you strumpet? Goodman Hendel never laid eyes on you. Besides, you're too old for him. Nobody will believe your lies.
Old am I? He came to me himself because he wanted a mature woman to breed with. And he never even pulled it out. And he filled me up like a wineskin. Suit yourself. I'll give you some time to think it over. But either you come up with an offer of marriage by evening, or first thing in the morning I'll go to the bailiff. And I'll be damn sure to get justice from him.
That's too funny. Okay. So is he gonna go out and try and... Let's see. Kitty cat.
It's open.
I've come to talk with you.
Where's Hendel?
Hendel, you wanton whore! Debauching my son! A nanny goat like you! The others were at least young, but you! Christ, the trials I have to endure! A husband with both feet in the grave and a son who'll fuck anything with a hole in it. Slice her up so no one will recognize her, and in case what she says is true, gut her too.
Gutting, is it? I can help you with that.
Get that bitch, you fool!
Oh shit. What the fuck? I can't get out of this room. Let's see. Have a good one, Bird Insane. Solid good night. Thank you, thank you, thank
What the
you.
hell? That's hair. All kinds of brown. I bet it belonged to those dead girls. If this isn't proof, nothing is.
Let me see. This other shit just in case. So,
Damn it, those doors should be closed. I apologize.
you better apologize. Sit over here. That was actually too funny with Catherine. I really don't mind rewatching that whole cutscene. Shit is too funny.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
So, that thing with your aunt,
Not a chance. I do see hell from those.
done unto me according to thy word.
Yes, Hail Mary, full of...
I need to discuss
True
that visit
loves.
to the Von Grollers.
Excellent. Let's find Catherine. You can tell us everything.
I think we were right. Something seriously fishy there.
Well, don't keep us in suspense. What did you find out?
You found something
too
there,
much.
didn't you? Evidence?
I certainly
A
did.
little bit.
In the young lord's room.
What was it?
This. He had it in a chest in his room. Locks of hair. All brown, but all a bit different. They're definitely from those murdered girls.
Hair? But that's not enough. That definitely won't suffice as proof.
Why wouldn't it? He took them as a keepsake from the dead girls, as a trophy. It was him!
But nobody will believe us. We need more than just hair. A
Facts.
bloody dress or the murder weapon.
And to be honest, I don't think we're going to find anything like that. They're pretty careful to cover their tracks.
Damn it. We're fucked. If we at least had a witness.
And what about 3 witnesses at once?
Where are you going to find 3 witnesses when you don't even have one?
I don't yet, but... Look, we're almost certain young Hendel did it. So what if we set a trap and catch him in the act?
And how do you want to do that? I mean, we don't know who he's planning to murder next.
We'll set someone up. Some brunette.
You want to sacrifice some poor girl?
No, nobody's going to get hurt. We'll be keeping our eye on her the whole time.
The only one I can think of is Stanya. And I highly doubt that she'd want to risk her life again.
She won't have to. I'll do it.
But you haven't had anything to do with him. He'll see through it immediately. It'll fail.
We'll wait until the lad's out of the house. Maybe we'll dress Catherine up a bit, and she'll go asking for the young lord, father of her child. When Hendel comes home and hears what happened, he'll come looking for her to fix things up.
I'll cause such a scene, they'll be talking about it for years. Then we'll tell them where he can find me, and we've got him.
If you say so. But
She
where
does.
can we do it? We can't do it here. They'd figure it out pretty quick.
We can use one of the rooms here in the tavern. It has only one way out. You'll be hiding across the way, and jump out at the right moment. I repeat, at the right moment.
Don't worry, we won't take our eyes off you.
This part is actually pretty funny. I love the cutscene part.
Where's Hendel? I need to talk to him! Don't you hear me? I have to talk to him about our wedding. I won't be left alone with his child.
What are you screeching about, you ninny? There's no Hendel here. Certainly not for the likes of you.
Do you hear that, folks? He fucks me from all sides. Gets me with child, and now he doesn't want to know me. Disgrace! Oh, so a poor woman has to suffer because of a man's lust. As if it wasn't already bad enough before.
What lies are you spouting, you strumpet? Goodman Hendel never laid eyes on you. Besides, you're too old for him. Nobody will believe your lies.
Old am I? He came to me himself because he wanted a mature woman to breed with. And he never even pulled it out. And he filled me up like a wineskin. Suit yourself.
Wineskin.
I'll give you some time to think it over. But either you come up with an offer of marriage by evening, or first thing in the morning I'll go to the bailiff. And I'll be damn sure to get justice from him.
That's too funny. It's a strumpet.
It's open.
I've come to talk with you.
Where's Hendel?
Hendel, you wanton whore! Debauching my son! A nanny goat like you! The others were at least young, but you! Christ, the trials I have to endure! A husband with both feet in the grave and a son who'll fuck anything with a hole in it. Slice her up, so no one will recognize her. And
Gunnar.
if what she says is true,
In
gut her
HW.
too.
Gutting, is it? I can help you with that.
Get that bitch, you fool!
Not sure if we get stuck in the room or. Jesus. Sucks we can't take any of this.
For glory!
There we go.
No, Catherine.
Catherine, wait.
What should I wait for? I'm gonna cut that bitch's throat.
How dare you? Hands off, you heretical scum!
Shut up.
So,
Let her speak. I still don't understand what actually went on here. I have some questions for you.
I'll tell you nothing, you serpent! Nothing! You can't keep me here! Let me go! I'm a woman of worth!
If you won't speak now, then the executioner will loosen your tongue when your feet start burning. But why wait, right? I'll cut your ear off. Maybe both of them. All you need to talk is a tongue.
No! Let me go!
on.
Why did you do it, for Christ's sake?
Don't blaspheme, you heathen.
Come on, answer him or it's gonna hurt.
My
Yes.
husband, he drank a lot, ran around with whores, and didn't pray enough. And God punished him for it. I couldn't allow the same thing to happen to Hendel.
And why kill those girls? Why not just talk to him about it?
I tried, but he wouldn't listen to me. He told me he wanted to sow his wild oats before finding a wife.
So your own son didn't listen to you? And you started killing the girls who were...
Who seduced him and emboldened him with their brazenness?
Yeah.
If they wanted to whore themselves out, they'll pay for it in hell. But there's no way they were going to drag my Hendel there with them.
Jesus.
And what about Hendel? Did he know what you were doing?
That I was taking care of his immortal soul and eliminating his temptation? Of course not.
Jesus.
But one day he'll be grateful to me for it.
He's going to jump for joy. His mother a mad woman, and his servant a murderer.
Speak politely to me, you whore.
Henry, if you have any more questions, you'd better ask them quickly. I'm sorely tempted to finish this here and now.
There was no blood where Alice was found. Where did you kill them?
That was up to Thaddeus. He told me something about an abandoned barn. I only told him to cut them up thoroughly.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
As a warning. So those whores knew what awaited them. To put the fear of God in them.
Do you realize you also killed girls who had nothing to do with Hendel?
That's not possible. I saw them all with my own 2 eyes, chatting with him and giggling.
And what about that alehouse wench?
That strumpet. I saw how she treated him. It's a damned shame she got away.
But she really had nothing to do with Hendel.
She wouldn't have smiled at him the way she did if she didn't want to fornicate with him. They all deserved it. Every single one. And
Yeah.
better sooner than later. That trollop in our service even got herself with child. And she wanted to keep it. The slut.
And what about Zdenna? All she did was rob him, and you killed her anyway.
She fawned over him like all the others. He even gave her a ring, which she probably sold immediately. She deserved it. She was a thief, and stealing is a mortal sin.
And what about the hair in Hensel's
Jesus.
chest? You're trying to tell me he wasn't involved, but he was keeping their hair?
Well, he kept asking about those whores of his, so we always brought him a lock of hair. We told him it was from them, as a parting gift.
Well, he didn't find that strange.
Out of sight, out of mind. He always found some new harlot anyway.
I'd better stop asking questions.
Burn in hell! All of you!
What'll we do with her now?
Let's take her to the bailiff. She'll get justice there.
We don't have to go anywhere. I'll give her justice right here, right now.
But we can't do that. She has to go before the court. The law must be upheld.
Did you hear her? I mean, she hasn't got her head on straight. And what judgment will there be? She's from a wealthy family. Nothing will happen to her.
Don't you dare judge me. Only God can do that.
Shut your mouth, you sow. You judged and punished some random girls, and now you'll blaspheme like that?
Our Lord directed me. I did it through His will.
Do you hear that?
His will.
You want to let her live?
But that's not justice. It's murder. Henry, won't you say something?
I told you, don't you dare judge me. I am a servant of God.
Lumiere, listen to her. If we don't deal with her ourselves, and then they let her go, then... Do you want to have that on your conscience?
But, I mean, how could I live with myself if we kill her in cold blood?
I'll show you justice. You're all going to end up in hell.
Your conscience will remain clear. You won't be the one killing her.
But still, if we don't punish her according to the law, then we ourselves deserve to be punished by the law.
Huh. We aren't the ones walking around the city killing random women. On the contrary, we're making sure no more will die.
All those whores. Hell! Lucifer everywhere! Fire and brimstone!
It's just not right.
It isn't right, but it's necessary.
All right, all right. Do it then. But I wash my hands of it.
No! Don't you dare! You hellspawn! No!
Well, now, someone has to explain everything.
Not me. I'd rather just get out of here.
I'll go. I'll explain everything. And you, Henry, wait for me at home, all right?
Fine.
Guess we could have done the
I'll wait for
executioner,
yours.
but...
Good. I hope I don't end up in total disgrace.
Well, this was a lot stranger than I expected. Do you think we did the right thing?
I'm not sure of anything anymore. Not even myself. Can we just be quiet for a while?
As you wish.
Yes, silence.
But still, it was damned odd.
Aye, that it was. Let's go and see Lumiere. I wonder how he fared.
Okay.
Tell us, Lumiere. How did it turn out?
Did it end well? Oh, we're not going to get into trouble now, are we?
It ended well, and I didn't even tell anyone about you.
I'm surprised you got away with it, bringing them two corpses.
I would have preferred a different ending, but... fuck. What happened, happened.
Lumiere, don't be angry anymore.
I'm not angry anymore. And I must admit that maybe it was better this way. If they were still alive, there'd be a lot more squabbling. But... like this.
The dead approve in silence.
Precisely.
Indeed.
I just told them I spread the word that one victim survived and where she was hiding. And I waited for them there. And when they came to kill her, we had no choice but to end it that way.
What will you do?
What will you do now? Will you go back to the town hall, Lumir?
It's true I've made amends in the eyes of the law, but I probably won't go back now. Maybe better to write something about it. Who knows?
Won't you go back to drinking?
No, it didn't help anything, did it? If I had just persevered instead, I should have pitied those girls, and not myself.
Don't fret. It was a terrible mess, and all three of us had to put our heads together.
Yeah.
Indeed.
You helped me when I was in need, and didn't even know it. Maybe I'll just keep helping as long as I can.
Helping others is the best thing a person can do in this world.
And what will you do, Catherine? Will you stay here?
My work isn't done yet. I have to work in the tavern here, and then we'll see. Maybe I'll find work elsewhere.
Do you think we could have done better?
Everything can always be done better. The most important is to do it well and quickly.
Catherine is right. I'll still be kicking myself. Maybe to my dying day. But none of us did anything bad.
That's not entirely true.
I'm talking about innocent people. No more girls died because of you. And that's good.
Well, let's go our separate ways.
Thank you, lad. You prevented future murders. And you also saved me. And for that, I will be eternally grateful.
I thank you both. Without you, the devil knows how it would have turned out.
Here you are, as a keepsake. And perhaps as a reward. And if you ever pass by, look us up.
Yes, here is a reward, Henry. And Lumiere, we shall certainly meet again.
Indeed. Commandment is done. So that was a side quest. It's wild. Yeah, done the main one. Alright. So definitely gonna go get some rest now. We have 4 days until the tournament, and we have some evidence again. This Favek. And talk to Christian of Pesek. All the side quests. It's quite wild. So let's do an outgoing raid. Working late night is gaming until tomorrow. Cheers.
Oh, Christ, this day is never ending.